Hi, welcome to my video today. As we kind of move into more of an online world with education and everything, I thought I'd do a video today that could be helpful about using your cell phone. I just got an iPhone here. So using your cell phone as an actual scanning tool so you can scan documents into the cloud, to your phone, wherever it may be. So I'm going to use my iPhone here. Now, these three apps I want to talk about today, they're going to be virtually the same whether you are on an Android phone or whether you're on an iPhone. So what I want to talk about is using some Microsoft apps, and my screen's going to pop up here in a sec. And these Microsoft apps are all free, and it'll just kind of depend, and we'll go over the apps a little bit later, which one you would want to use, but they all work pretty much the same. Right, so to get any of them right, I'm going to go into my App Store or my Google Play Store. The one I want to talk about most of all today, we'll just go with the simplest one. It is called Microsoft or Office Lens. So it's this one here, Office Lens. I already have the app, so I'm going to open the app. If you don't already have the app, then you can download the app and let it allow access to your camera. Now, the nice thing about this app, we can see that it right away opens up the camera. And then what that allows me to do is I've got my 2-page quiz here that I filled out, or assignment, or it could be a letter in the mail that I want to store digitally. It could be a business card, could be a whiteboard it allows us to do. But I've just got this document here. So I pull up my camera and it puts that square right around the document for me. Take the picture. Right now it's going to allow me to move the borders if I have to. This one actually looks good. So I'm going to press confirm. Now, like I said, this is a 2-sided page. So I'm going to flip the page over. And then in the bottom left-hand corner, I'm going to click that add button. That allows me to add a page, which allows me to scan side 2. Yep, that looks good. Confirm. What it does is now it'll crop that. Then in the bottom right, I'm going to click that arrow. In the OneDrive app, it says done, but it's still very similar. I can take a look at my 2 pages. If I want, at the bottom, I can either add another page, I can crop them some more, or I can apply these filters. So if you want, to make it look a little bit better, sometimes black and white looks really nice. But for me, for this one, I'm just going to lighten it up so it looks good. And then I'm going to click done. Now, the nice thing about the Lens app is it allows us to save that document anywhere. I can save it to my photo library. I can save it as a PDF to my phone. I can link it to OneNote, OneDrive, Word, PowerPoint, or I can email it out using Outlook or the mail function. Both are good options. And this one, I'm just going to save it to my photo library. And then I can close the app. So that's the Lens app. The Lens app is really good. And I'll put a link to all 3 of these apps down below in the comments. A couple of the other apps, they work identical, or the Office app. So when I open up the Office app, right, it's a very similar idea. The nice one with the Office app, I press the plus button at the bottom. I can, use the lens, scan a document, which is nice, right? Again, photo, document, whiteboard. I can also, documents, I can actually scan the text of a document by pressing the scan text or scan a table, and it'll turn those into a Word or an Excel. So a little bit handier if you do use Word, Excel, things like that. The nice part, the OneDrive app is really helpful if you do utilize OneDrive. Really, it links directly to your OneDrive. So whatever you scan, it saves directly to your OneDrive instantly. You don't have to go through and tell it to save there. So if you're using a school or institutional Office account or a personal account and you're using OneDrive, which you should use OneDrive if you have the option, that's a really handy feature because you don't have to mess around with anything. And then directly from OneDrive, I'll do another video and I'll post that here as well. Where you can actually upload directly from OneDrive into your Brightspace or into your D2L if you're submitting an assignment, which could be very helpful for education, right? So thanks a lot for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Check out my new playlist over on the right. or over here, sorry, with a couple other videos just to kind of help the transition to learning online. Really appreciate you watching. Thanks a lot.